Or someone who's trying to pack on the most amount of muscle physically possible, you've probably run into the idea that taking your training to maximum intensity is what yields the best amount of results over a long period of time. And that's absolutely true. But the problem with that is that figuring out for yourself what intensity and true failure feels like, I'm going to make it so simple for you. All you got to know is that failure is an involuntary slowdown of velocity towards the end of your set. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's take, for example, bicep curl. You are going to be contracting that muscle and then letting go. We call this the concentric and the eccentric portion. Now, for the concentric portion, you don't want to forcefully be slowing the muscle down when you are doing that contraction motion. You want to just do it at a regular pace and at a controlled pace. But what's going to happen is that mentally, when you push past a certain barrier, you are going to start noticing that your muscle, without you even trying, is going to be struggling to push up. That is a level where you are getting closer to that level of true failure. Now, the slower and slower your concentric is getting, the closer and closer you are getting to failure. You want to ideally be pushing that failure to its very limit. So if approaching failure is an involuntary slowdown, getting to true levels of failure is an involuntary complete stop, meaning that your muscle can just not push any further. So when you are beginning your journey of true intensity training, take every single muscle group and every single exercise till true failure. Reduce your volume and just increase your intensity. What that's going to allow you to do is really figure out what your body feels like when you are pushing everything to complete failure. From there, you can start adjusting your fatigue to stimulus ratio. Leaving 1 to 2 reps in reserve actually yields very similar amount of stimulus whilst managing recovery and fatigue a lot better in the long run. So firstly, figure out what true failure feels like. From there, start adjusting and leaving 1 to 2 reps in reserve and having a really good ratio of stimulus to fatigue.